What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Sister Radio Show. I am your favorite sister, Narkelia. And today I want to talk about change and embracing change and being patient with yourself through that change. So, on the last show, talked to you guys about being a life coach and what you guys thought about it. And last week, I actually took the leap to go ahead and start my life coaching business. I am the Unapologetic Coach. That's my name on Instagram now, under my full personal name. And when I launched it, when I hit okay or whatever on the IG page to sign up, and when I was going through and setting up my scheduling page for it and Facebook page for it, I burst into these tears of joy, anxiety, fear. So many feelings and a rush of emotions came over me. And I just bust into tears, guys. And it's so weird because I talked about tearing up on the last show too. I'm not typically a crier. I'm not typically emotional in the form of crying. So for me to allow those tears to not even just to form, but to fall is a great bit of progress for me personally. And also is another factor in this change. Of course, you guys know I've been through a major lifestyle change and just really digging and reflecting within through this process and through this progress, because I am progressing and moving forward. I've just been able to release whatever emotions I'm feeling at the time. And it's been feeling so good to release them into the atmosphere so that they're not dwelling within me and causing me to, be a certain type of way to other people, or either hold myself back from certain things that are meant for me, because there are a lot of things out there that are meant for us that we hold ourselves back from due to our own unwillingness to let certain internal things go. And so within talking about change today, I want to talk about a change, an internal change, to be able to release and let things go, so that you can move on and move forward successfully to your next chapter in life, because you definitely deserve all that is meant for you, and all the abundance and all the positivity and all the love and all the good shit that comes with that, guys. You definitely deserve it, and I have felt it already coming my way in my own life. So I just wanted to share it with you guys. Today, first of all, pause. Did early voting today. The line was crazy long, but I waited and I voted for Stacey Abrams. We definitely need not just a woman, a black woman as governor of Georgia. Definitely, you guys, please get out and vote. Early voting in Georgia ends November 2nd. Of course, the general election day is next Tuesday, November 6th. Please, y'all, get out and vote. This midterm election is so important. We need to get people in office who are going to care about our needs, who are not going to be divisive, who are not going to be centered around hatred and bigotry and discrimination and racism and xenophobia and all the other just bullshit that we see right now. So just vote. Please get out and vote. Please. But so after I went and voted today, guys, I also went to the leasing office where I live because I want to downsize. Of course, I don't need the space that I once had anymore. And so, in going through the process of downsizing and moving into a new space and this change, it has really just made me think about things. Like, even when I was there going through the process, was like, do I really want to downsize? Do I really want to move? Do I really want to look at a new space and be in a new space physically? And I got to a point where I was just like, fuck it. Yes. Like, let's not just say we're in a new chapter. Let's be in the new chapter. Let's dwell in this next chapter. And in dwelling, let's physically move to a new dwelling in this next chapter and move on. And I felt so much better, and I got everything that I needed to get done to have that happen. And I don't know, y'all. I just feel such a wave of inner peace and freedom and everything come over me today. And it feels great. And change it can be so scary. Especially when you're a creature of habit. I'm a creature of habit. When I like certain things, or when certain things are set, I like them to stay that way. I don't necessarily need things to be shaken up all the time. So for me to embrace certain changes, it can take a little bit of a toll out of me to do so. But I persevere and I move forward anyway, because as much as I am a creature of habit, I am also the type of person who is a realist and who checks myself to say, nah, Q, we're going to go ahead with this. You need to be doing this. You need to walk in the talk that you give. I want to be an example for anybody out there that I do give advice to. I don't want to just be that person that says good shit. I want to be the person that does good shit. And so I move forward whether or not I'm scared or not just for myself, but for everyone else who I want to help. So yeah, I'm feeling great. Another thing in change, guys, is be patient with yourself. A lot of times, we are so hard on ourselves. We naturally want so much for ourselves, and we should. You should be ambitious. You should have goals. But you should also allow yourself the room to properly reach those goals. And sometimes in that process and in that progress, there will be setbacks. There will be times where it seems like you're stagnant. There will be times, let's say, even if you're working on yourself internally, where you feel like, I don't want to let this part of myself go, or I don't want to be this vulnerable person, or I don't want to be this, that, and the third. But you have to allow yourself to dwell in those moments, because those moments are okay. Those moments are those real, raw, and honest times that you get to speak with yourself and speak life into yourself to push yourself forward. And it's beauty in those moments, because you get to look back and say, look where I was. Like, look what I got over. Look what I overcame. And look where I am now. So be patient in these changes that are happening within or around you. Give it time to manifest. Give it time to grow, because you need that time. You need those times where it may feel like you're failing, where it may feel like you're not going anywhere. You need those times, because those times add character to your story that you're going to tell later. Those moments build or help to build the person you're going to become. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful experience. One change I wanted to let you guys know about. So in becoming a life coach and starting this journey and adding yet another thing on said metaphorical plate. I'm going to go to bi-weekly podcast episodes. So you won't hear my lovely voice every Tuesday. You will hear this lovely voice bi-weekly now. Starting next month, I'm going to do the first Tuesday of the month and the second Tuesday of the month. And of course, when there are longer months with, like 5 Tuesdays and things like that, we'll play it by ear as it comes along. But I'm moving to bi-weekly shows just so that I don't stretch myself too thin and that I can give you guys the best content possible and the best me possible, because you deserve it. You deserve the best, your favorite sister, so that y'all can keep calling me your favorite sister. So I'm excited for that change, only because it gives me more room and more opportunity to really plan out some awesome shows for y'all, to really focus on the marketing of the shows, to engage more of you guys out there. So I'm so excited for that change. It's just so many changes coming about in my life right now, y'all. I'm just, it's coming left and right and left and right. One change that I need to get up on, I got to become better financially. Like, I do well in budgeting, I'm okay. But I'm trying to get to my mama's level of financial responsibility and thriftiness. I need to become cheaper. I need to learn, okay, I believe wholeheartedly in the power of no. I use it every day. I do not mind, but I need to use it more when it comes to fun shit. Like, my friends be like, you want to go to this bar tonight, get some drinks? Yes, I do. No, I need to say no. Friend, do you want to go out to this party next Saturday? Yes. No, I need to say no. It's so hard for me to say no to things that I think are fun, and especially when, the money's in there. No, let the money stay in there and let other money pile in there with it, and let's keep that just piling. But like I said, I'm pretty good at budgeting though. But I'm trying to get to a level, like I said, like my mama's level. My mama is a bomb ass budgeter. She doesn't curse, so I'm sorry I said bomb ass budgeter, Mom. But she's so awesome at it. I'm gonna just have her be my financial tutor and coach, because I obviously did not pick up those things when I was living with my parents. So I just wanted to throw that out there real quick, that I need to learn the power of no, and that I need to really hone in on just being more responsible financially. And part of that, guys, I'll let you know, part of that is this newfound life that I have in this newfound single world, where it's like, I have this extra income over here, or I have this extra free time, so I can't go here, or I don't have nobody to do nothing with this weekend. I could go out of town this weekend and just let's buy a plane ticket all willy-nilly. But it's I just talked about allowing myself patience in that. I've allowed myself that time to be that way, because I do deserve to have some fun while in the midst of going through all the changes I've been going through. So I've been allowing myself to be a little bit financially irresponsible, because it is a form of self-care for me. So I am okay with that, but I also can check myself to say, all right now, Q, I'm gonna give you about one month or so it is, and then you're going to have to sit it on down, which I am, guys. Like, so I did not know that people threw divorce parties and things like that. I did not know that until when I was going through this divorce. One of my friends asked me about it, and I was like, girl, no. Because I'm like, who does that? But then I started thinking, and then I started thinking some more, and then a little bit more, and I was like, you know what? I think I might want to have a little freedom party or something. And so that turned into not necessarily a party, but y'all, I got a whole day planned out next month with my friends. We're going to start with brunch, and we're going to end with the club, and it's going to be some fun things in between that. And I'm excited because I do believe even in sad things that are sad and that are kind of tragic, that you should find a silver lining in that, and that you should find a sliver of happiness within that. And so, yeah, I'm celebrating, and not because, I don't like, my ex-wife or something like that. It has nothing to do with my ex-wife or anything. It's literally all about me celebrating this next chapter in life, and I am excited to do so, y'all. I'm so excited. My bestie is coming. I just found out my line sister Nene is coming. We about to be lit, y'all. Even if I do video footage, I'm not gonna show y'all nothing that happens that weekend. I just want to let y'all know that. But I'm just, you're going to hear the word change 85,000 times throughout this particular episode. I'm just excited about this new chapter. And I'm excited to be life coaching. I really enjoy and get life from seeing other people thrive. I enjoy seeing the words and advice I've bestowed upon someone transform into actions and positive change within their lives. So I'm so excited to get that part started, and I'm being patient in that because I do know when you start something new, it's not always fast. It's not like I'm gonna pop up with 20 clients tomorrow, which is okay. I'm allowing myself to be patient in that, and knowing that it can be slow at first, even though I feel like I have a gift and it will pour in. I am being patient and realistic at the same time. Just because, I don't, with anything, you don't want to set yourself up for failure or disappointment. So this being patient, it's really necessary for me so that I do not get that anxious feeling or that disappointment feeling. And I just hope that you guys, when I'm talking about the things I'm going through, I hope it's helping somebody out there. I really believe in people learning from other people's experiences and stories. So that's really what this episode here is about. It's just me sharing my own change and how I'm handling that change with you guys. And this probably won't even be a full 45-minute show, which is fine. I just want to let you guys know what is happening in my life, what is coming forth for you guys in the form of these bi-weekly shows and new content and more well-rounded content. Because of course, when I started Sister, a lot of the content centered around social injustice, racial issues. Of course, empowerment was a part of that. For every issue or negative thing we discussed, we came back with something positive. But then over time, just having to discuss those negative things took a toll on me. And so I took a break. I took a pause, came back, and just decided to do just empowerment shows. And I kind of stopped talking about the politics as much, and I stopped talking about race relations as much, and just wanted to do just positivity only. But when I start these bi-weekly shows, I want them to be a healthy mixture of all of that. Because to my core, I still got mad shit to say on politics and on race relations and on the increasing number of white folks that feel the need to call the police anytime they just see a black person living life, apparently. I have so much to say on that and to share, and I do want to bring more friends on, like my homegirl Kix that came on, or like my homeboy Sage that came through. I want more of my women out there. If you want to be on the show, definitely you can. I just want more content and more well-rounded content for you guys, because you deserve that from me, and still be based in empowerment. As always, before we close out the show, we're going to get back to some positivity, some empowerment, something to make you feel good before I say bye-bye at the end. So I'm just excited, guys. I'm excited for what's to come. I am ecstatic, actually, for what's to come. But if any of y'all want to come through and help your girl move, not next month. I'm saying next month like it's already November. But if you want to, come through and help your girl move in December, let your girl know, because I hate moving. It's worse. But I'm excited, guys. And if you are going through or have experienced a recent lifestyle change and you are having difficulty embracing said change, it's going to be okay. You're going to get through it. It's not going to be easy all the time, but in those moments when you find it to be easy, embrace those moments. Hone in on that. Use that energy to get you through those difficult times. It works. And it'll be worth it at the end. When you find yourself in a negative space, it's okay to be in that space, but also make sure you overcome and get out of that space and continue to push forward and to persevere. Because what is on the other side of the change and the other side of whatever challenge is going to be beautiful. It's going to be amazing. It's not going to seem like that right now, but it will be. And you'll be okay. And you'll be exposed to so many new people, new experiences, new things, a new life, a new outlook on life. And hopefully a positive one. Try to dwell in positivity as much as you can, because that will help you overcome those negative times. But be patient with yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Love on yourself. Do things that make you feel beautiful, that make you feel sexy, that make you feel happy, that make you feel at peace. Today I had my self-care moment of going to work out. I know a lot of people dread working out, but I actually like working out and looking at myself in the mirror afterwards. That's like a form of self-care for me. Everybody has different forms of self-care. Find yours and treat yourself to that at least once a week, because you deserve it. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are love and you are light. And that is really all I have for today's show. I really just wanted to let you guys know, like I said, what is coming forth for Sister Radio Show. And I'm about to be litty. Divorce party in a couple of weeks out. I'm just playing. I'm not playing. I am about to be lit. But I love y'all. And I thank y'all so much for the support and for continuing listening and for helping me propel forward and do things like start a life coaching business, because I definitely value feedback that I get from you guys. I value every single person that listens to this show and that finds some value in what I'm saying. So thank you. I love you. Tune in next Tuesday, November 6th at 8:30 p.m. Please go vote. If you're in Georgia, early voting ends November 2nd, but of course, general elections are November 6th. So if you miss early voting, definitely go next Tuesday. Typically, the polls close at 7 and they open at 7. So they're typically open all day. Get in there. If you're in any other state, get in there next Tuesday. Vote, vote, vote. And if you're in Georgia, vote for Stacey Abrams. Please, let's end this cycle. Let's end this whole red state BS. Like, I can't with it. Come on, black folks, let's do this. Let's get out there. Let's not use any of the excuses. My vote don't count, whatever. On the local level is where your vote counts the most. So please get out there and vote. I love you guys. Thank you. I will talk to you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.